As a young girl, I had a close-up encounter with beadwork when my grandpa died. I was 8 years old, and some elders came in to take care of his burial, and they brought some fully beaded regalia with them to wear during the ceremony part of the funeral. And I was looking at it and I was like, oh, this is the most beautiful thing I ever seen. And right then something clicked inside of me and was like, I have to learn how to make this. Hello, everyone. My name is Sayogla Kindness Williams. Sayogla ni yongyat ladinyata ni wagita loda onyote aga ni. I'm Turtle Clan from the Oneida Nation. So this year, I'm excited to announce that I won the Trail of Tears Award for my piece of artwork called Dagoyelak, which means remember us all, the ancestors. And it is a healing coat. I always wanted to do a piece that told the story of our migration and what exactly happened. If you look closely at the seal on the back of the coat, you'll see a purple band that runs north and south. That's our original territories in New York, and it was 6 million acres. And when we left New York, all that remained, because we had to sell some land, because of settler encroachment, because of 25 illegal treaties with the state of New York, we had lost the majority of it. And all that remained was 32 acres there at Oneida that could not sustain us. And we were not forced by the government and marched off of our land, but it was either stay or die. It was a survival instinct. In 1822, 1823 is when we moved. So we took a steamboat through the Great Lakes. There were no roads at the time. When we landed at Fort Green Bay, there was nothing there. The land was completely forested, and we had no homes, no churches, there was nothing. And so when our women seen that, they cried. There's no way of us telling if they cried because they were happy because they had land again, or were they crying because there was nothing there. That's why I wanted to make the coat also, is because our young people, 8 generations later, they're young and they don't know the history of why we left New York, and they don't even really know how we got from New York to Wisconsin. And we call ourselves the Dalankowani, and that means the Oneidas of Duck Creek. And then to the north of in Canada, on the coat, you'll see a little date, 1840. And that was the establishment of a new village in Canada. And they call themselves the Oneida of the Thames River. And that's in southern Ontario. And that happened in 1840 when a group of Oneidas went up that way. The main piece on the back of the coat, where with the seal, that's like the most important part of the coat itself, with the journey being in Quahog Shell. I wanted to make sure that the journey, the route that our steamboats went through the Great Lakes was in Quahog Shell. And because it was also a sacrifice, our people left New York and never saw it again. On the back of the coat, I wrote our traditional name on there, Onyote Aga. That means the people of the standing stone or the upright stone. So you'll see on the key, like you'll see a big gray stone, and that's just representing our nation. And then 3 small little stones represent where our communities are now located. And this piece brought up a lot of questions for me. And it actually did a lot of healing for me as well, because I cried when I was making it. I cry when I talk about it. And so it's healing for me to talk about it. and it's healing for our community to see the coat. They feel the same. They feel the same sense of loss. And there's both land loss and culture loss and language loss that happen because of colonization. I was told that I had won an award, and I was so excited. This is a really standout award for me because it honors the Trail of Tears that the Cherokee have gone on, and us too. Our story of migration, like I said, is similar. We had to move. Um, we're all displaced people, and so it really touched my heart, and I'm so thankful that my coat won this award. When I go to shows, I'm always moved to tears by the shared history of Indigenous peoples. That's the reason why I make my art. It's for the human connection. And so being able to show my piece at shows like this, it's all the reason why I spend hundreds of hours in my studio working on beadwork, is so that people could enjoy our culture and enjoy our history. It's been a journey the last 2 years of my life working on this coat and other small projects, and I'm really glad that shows like Trail of Tears exist, because that is such important history and we will never forget, and we will continue to heal from it to this day.